So we are still on the topic units of measurement. This is objective 4. We want to perform the basic operations involving units of measure. That would be addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So consider this. We have 4 strips of ribbon. Question is, what is the total? That's a simple matter of addition. When we add up these 4 ribbons, we are going to end up with 79 centimeters total. Now, how much longer is the red ribbon compared to the blue? Simple subtraction, 25, take away 11. That is going to give us a difference of 14 centimeters. Sally purchases 7 pink ribbons. How much ribbon does she have? Well, we multiply the 24 times the 7, and that's going to get a total length of 168 centimeters. So how many 6 centimeter strips can Sally get with her pink ribbons? Now, notice that you can cut these ribbons up into 6 centimeter strips, end up with 4. If this was a shorter length, you would not have been able to get as many because you would have been short, and then therefore the extra strips not have been sufficient. But saying that they are, there's 2 ways to look at this. We can take the 24 divided by the 6, we get 4, and multiply by the 7 ribbons. Or we can remember, we know what the length was, 168, and divide by 6, and she'd end up with 28, 6 centimeters. You'd have to make sure you can cut this properly before you do calculate. This was short, of course, there would be wastage, and that would not be a part of the problem. All right, so now we have these fruit. 700 grams for the basket. This says 8.5, but that should say 8.5. The AI that did this, I didn't have no common sense, or he's European. I don't even understand why he put a comma there. But anyway, we already learned conversion. When we multiply by 1,000, you end up with 8,500 grams. Because when we are doing any of our calculations, the units must be identical. They can't be different. Even the kg has to switch to the grams. So when we want the total weight of the fruit, 8,500 plus the 150 plus the 200 plus the 250 and plus the 6 grams. I know I mixed the numbers up. Anyway, give me. So that means the total 9,106 grams. Or if you are asked to convert to kilograms, we divide by 1,000, which is 9.106 kilograms. How much heavier is the watermelon compared to the basket? And it's subtracting. 8,500 grams will take away 700 grams. That will give us 78. So Sally purchases 8 oranges and she puts them in the basket. How heavy is our load? So the 700 grams is the basket. We multiply the 250 times 8, which would give us 2,000. And so that's 2,700 grams or 2.7 kilograms if that is asked for. So let's assume we're sharing this watermelon with 5 persons. How much would each person get? You would take 8,500 divided by 5. That will give you 1,700 grams of watermelon.